talking. Cause real spit you don't find that often. Every discussion from experience, and hopefully within it delivers some deliverance. It's all facts and opinionated, from the west where that real spit originated. Brothers truly trying to save a soul, provoke thought so we can really designate a goal. We on that grown man scribble, the ball in our court with command on the dribble. This is something that'll help us show, cause it's something that'll help us grow. We see exactly what the people need. Now welcome to the show, Spitting Policies. Welcome to the show, Spitting Policies. Welcome to the show, Spitting Policies. Learn to listen when it's grown man talking, cause real spit you don't find that often. Learn to listen when it's grown man talking, cause real spit you don't find that often. Spitting Policies.
Yeah. I really love that intro, man.
I'll tell you this.
Man,
It's that day again. Spitting Policies Day, y'all. Shit. All right. God damn it.
Man, I love that intro.
Man, that intro was so nice.
Man, it
That
really
intro is so
is.
nice.
Man.
We
Gotta love it.
Drake's
Gotta love
got to give it up to
Man.
EP and that, man.
Shoot.
Yes, sir.
Boy, it make us come in great.
Man, learn to listen.
Get hype.
Good evening, you all.
It's that party music.
What's today?
Today is Spitting Policies Day. We would like you to grab a seat, or you can stand up and watch the show, but you're going to be sitting down afterwards. The show title is Why We Don't Approach Women Anymore. Why we don't approach women. And we're going to get into it, y'all. But before we do, and we would like y'all to tell y'all friends, tell them to come watch the show. Invite them. But we should start giving out gifts for the people that invite the most people to watch the show on the intro.
I will win
You
every
know what I
week.
mean?
I will win every week.
No,
What
we
you talking-
ain't
you know-
talking about you. We're
Oh,
talking about the
us, right?
guests.
Selfish. Don't
yeah,
selfish.
yeah.
You gonna be
We
selfish.
ain't talking
The
about
family.
the
You talking about
guests.
the family.
And he would not win every week.
He would not. He know he wouldn't.
Why does he want gifts?
Exactly. Why?
We're giving
Why?
gifts to the people.
No, he just want to win. He don't even care. He just
So-
want to win. It could be a fraud. He want to win it. You know what I mean?
I'm used to
So
winning.
I'm a win.
I'm used to
He's
winning.
a
You're a
winner.
winner.
He's a winner. Everybody's a winner here.
He
on
used to
this
winning.
planet.
Can't take no
So,
loss.
like, share,
not really.
follow.
Take lessons, but
Not really.
loss.
Everybody winning here. No.
Not in here.
Hey, can y'all
Just-
calm down?
Oh,
Calm
I'm
down.
sorry.
We're trying to start the show in an orderly
you know-
fashion. Can you just
Five,
pipe it down?
4.
We're going to
Go
get
ahead,
to
go
you. So I would like everybody to tell a friend, like, share, follow, and we're going to get into everybody's week. And we're going to start out with the infamous Kev.
Oh shit,
How was your week?
man! I can't complain. Week is good. Cannot complain.
What is this boy's shoelaces is matching his shirt?
No, real shit.
Man,
Kevin did.
you
I
know.
don't know how he did that shit. He did that shit.
You know.
His shoelaces is matching
You
his shirt.
know.
Yeah.
Thing is, I got some brothers. I got to keep up with, man. I can't come in here half stepping. You know, especially anytime we on an outing.
Hey,
You
I
know
ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
That was intentional.
what he?
He said an Audi.
No, yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that those aren't regular shoestrings though either. Those are more like ribbons.
Mm.
You see them? You see them?
Yeah, they're a little
Yeah,
thin on
they're
the thin
flat,
side.
like
Yeah.
ribbon. They flat. They are
Mhm.
layered.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Pants are tapered. The shirt is striped. Hat to the back.
yeah, man. I'm ready.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
you
out
ready?
of a.
All
right, all right, all right.
Ain't taking no losses.
Okay, get them
Yeah,
then, baby.
shit.
Get them.
Yeah.
Not really. Not really.
No,
Don't get 'em.
Yeah. Your getting days.
No,
is over.
yeah, it's over.
Your
yeah.
getting days is
No,
over.
yeah, it's over. Yeah,
So you been good. then?
I'm good, brother.
Okay. All
Sitting
right.
in here with y'all, man.
Well, we're gonna move on to the next gentleman sitting next to you. EP, how's your week been,
Man,
bro?
my week has been busy, man. But busy is good in my business and just about everybody's business, right?
Yeah.
One thing after the next, but not too much. So it keeps me busy,
Absolutely.
but keeps the lights on. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
And it keeps things for me to invite y'all to.
And
You know,
we
what I'm
try to
saying?
show up.
Well, we went out last night.
Last
boy.
night, a little
Yeah,
bit.
for a little bit.
For a little bit.
We was outside a little bit.
Where y'all
He
go?
was outside.
Where y'all go?
Yeah.
Oh, nobody told Trevor?
No,
Yeah, I
we didn't
thought he
want
knew.
Trevor to come.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I thought he knew. but
We'll tell you about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little later.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
Nobody
opening the door
invited
for you,
Yeah.
brother.
And Kevin, before the show is over, can you tell Trevor where you got your shoestrings to?
I'll tell him
Okay,
off the
yeah.
air. Yeah, I'll help
So
him
he
out.
can get him something.
Yeah.
Okay, he
You,
needs
you
something.
want something to match your sweater?
Back to
No,
your week.
those are cool. They
Back to
just
your week.
Oh.
those are skate shoestrings. You got way more shoestrings
What
than shoes.
Go back to your week. Can you go back to your week?
Okay.
Is them World on Wheels shoestring or Happy Times? Or,
Boy, they done seen a little.
That part.
nigga backwards.
Double stop.
No, but I had a great week, man. Thank y'all for asking, man. Back to
Okay.
you.
All right. So, Trevor, how's your
Yeah.
week been, brother?
Man, my week has been full of celebration. Full of celebration.
Wow, he had a breakthrough.
Well, no, I didn't.
No.
Well, what I did was I decided to choose to celebrate all the speed bumps with a positive mindset. The best part of the gumbo is what? It ain't the crab leg, shrimp, or the chicken.
It's the roux.
It's the roux. So all week, all month, I decided to keep my roux right. Whatever, and the roux doesn't have a specific shape. So whatever my roux touches is gonna be right. Whether it be the rice, the shrimp, the crab, whatever is in this body, the pot that I have, if my spirit is right, I'll see things from a different perspective.
Amen.
So I'm just celebrating everything,
Yeah.
trying to keep my roux right.
Yeah.
You're the glass half full kind of guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But while my glass is half full, how has your glass been since last week?
You know, I need to fill up the cup
There you go. I don't blame you.
because if it's half full or half empty, however way you look at it, it's a hole at the bottom, and I need to fill it up. Well, you need to plug the hole first, right?
Yeah, you might want to.
But yeah, you might want to do that or get another cup.
Right.
So I'm getting another cup. Pour mine in another cup.
Mm.
But my week has been decent. I would say it's decent,
Okay,
just
good.
decent. But I'm ready to get into the show. I've been
Well, go ahead, let's
excited
get
about
into
this
it.
show, and you know, I think the game is lost.
What do you mean by
The
that?
game of the approach.
The game
Why
of the
we don't approach no more is either the food has spoiled or has our game got to a new low.
Shit, we might be trying to eat today's food with yesterday's plates.
What do you think about EP?
Mm.
Is it our game ain't solid no more, or is it the
I think it's a
food
mix. I think it's a mixture. I think social media plays a large part
Absolutely.
in the adolescents. Like they don't have to approach everything is computer based. I can tell you I like you, but I can't interact with you in person. That's one thing. Another thing is a lot of men are afraid of rejection.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially if you don't have to fare well in a social setting, you won't. You know, and another thing is some of the ladies are so harsh when you do at least let them know that you're interested or that you're pretty.
yeah,
Any of that. So a lot of it is to their own demise.
yeah, that's true.
I'm not gonna take all that. I got a lot more.
Yeah, no, I know you do. But
hey,
what about you, Kev?
Well,
Do you?
and just to what Irv said, and I did a little research, and actually I broke it down to race and some of the things that you were saying. Like some black men feel that black women may appear less approachable, you know, due to okay, I ain't got my glasses, so y'all forgive me.
No, they had that what they call that resting bitch face.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This is Kevin's
Okay.
moment.
Yeah, I know,
No,
but
but
I'm
I
just
mean,
helping him
shit.
because he couldn't see it. I can see his notes. I can see his notes. It said
no.
resting bitch face.
Okay, and
Hey,
you know,
hey, Trevor, leave him alone though. You ain't gonna input that much, so you fine.
Stay over there in the corner.
Yeah.
You all right?
yeah, and it's just like their demeanor, like you said, the
Yeah.
bitch face, you know, spaces, you know, just different things. And finances. You know, it's like that be cashed out before anything else. You know, what you make a year, you know, before anything else. You know, so that's another thing, you know.
So you're saying on the approach is the assumption that she feels you have to make.
Oh yeah,
a certain
definitely.
amount.
Yeah.
Because this is before you even know her.
Even before y'all even get into a conversation, you know, and then just some even just speaking. Like our eyes caught, I just wanted to say hello or how you doing? And the bitch face. You know, so yeah, it's rough out here.
Some people
Aren't
also,
you glad you don't have to
Anymore.
be out here anymore? But you, EP. Well, we gonna get to Trevor.
Yeah.
But
You too.
Yeah.
Both of y'all.
No. We're gonna get to Trevor, but
Both
he's not
of
gonna
y'all.
have very much input. We know that.
Yeah.
He's not gonna have very much
you
input
could
on
have
this
really
topic.
did this from the house.
Yeah, he could have stood outside and we could have got his comments.
You wish.
Do you have something to say, Trevor?
Finish with Irvin. Y'all,
Do you have something to
I
say?
have a few things to say.
Okay,
but
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
You ain't
I
never
mean,
just,
Irvin right now.
you ain't
No,
never
we
just
can
had a
go
few
back to
things
Irvin.
to say.
No,
We
please,
go back.
He has
Yeah,
the
what?
mic. Don't know the question. Sorry.
But Trevor, you ain't never just had a few things to say.
Don't know the question. Sorry.
So he's saying he forgot the whole question.
Yeah.
and everything.
Let's see
that's
how
what I'm
long that
saying.
lasts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We'll
Yeah.
see how long that lasts.
Okay.
So do you feel like women are complaining about like men don't approach them anymore, but they are the culprits of their own demise? Wouldn't you say so?
In some cases.
Yeah.
Some cases, like men, I'll just be honest, sometimes men are just too afraid of rejection.
Yeah.
So they don't approach. So I take it case by case. Some women that are more put together a lot intimidate a man. You know,
Not
for the most part.
Not you.
But often,
Not the superheroes
I mean,
on
but
this
no,
show.
no, but look, we were raised. Look, Canoe,
got
honestly,
superheroes.
look how we were raised, bro. We raised ourselves
Right.
to not be some punks.
Yeah.
What did we do? Right? We would go to the mall on Saturday or wherever we went.
Every day.
Yes, sir.
We
And
sharpen our tools.
We sharpen our tools. And the way we did that is whoever didn't get a number that day got kicked in the literally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it forced, even if you were timid, excuse me. That was Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor.
Yeah, excuse
Not
me.
never.
Trevor.
Trevor used to approach him by raising his hands. Excuse me. Yeah. Excuse me.
And be like, ooh,
Do you have leather elbow patches?
What's wrong with those?
What is it? Why do you have knee pads on your elbow?
Okay.
You know what? We'll talk.
Shots fired.
Why do you have knee pads on your elbow?
Oh my God.
Hey,
Oh, my God.
put it down. Put it down. No.
There will be some long
Hey, dog. No, why
Oh,
are you
my
on your
goodness.
elbows?
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
man, let's go back to the. Oh my God. Let's go back to the topic, man.
man.
I'm gonna let it go, man. I love you, bro. Hey, they can get married now. Hey, I'm cool,
Trevor.
man. Go ahead.
Oh, my
As you
God.
were saying, Irv,
coming from a stewardess. You know what I mean?
I don't know how Irvin did it. He got tattooed on his lower back. But I mean,
Okay.
how do you even spell that shit?
Oh my God.
How do you got tattooed on your lower back?
Can we get back
You
to
gotta
the
get-
show?
I mean, I'm trying to get
Can
back
we
to
get
the
back
show.
to the show here?
I'm trying to get back to the
This
show.
is becoming a roast session.
Hey, I can't let him
No,
do
it's
it.
not over.
It's not
Hey, man,
over.
go- no.
It's better than
Hey, no.
It's better than the
Go
yes. The yes you got tattooed on your
Hey,
Yes, you can.
Let's get back to the topic, please. Come on, you see, I'm trying to get back to the topic.
Oh my God.
Man, go ahead, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Diddy to me.
Yeah.
He did it. He sound like did it.
Obviously,
He got did it tattooed on his lower back.
I can't even say nothing.
He in the music
Obviously,
industry.
these guys, this is how they sharpen them. So nothing a woman can say can, really fuck with their confidence. Nothing a woman can say because they going back and forth all day. So you better be come with confidence or not come at all. But
Go ahead, Irv.
we're on you now, Trevor.
Mm.
What what sharpened besides going to the mall? How did you feel like? I mean, with your game, approaching. I mean, most people get butterflies or whatever, but did you feel solid like you was gonna get the number on the approach?
To a younger audience, I can understand that, especially with technology and the way things are nowadays. I get that. But as an older person, I was like, I didn't care enough. I didn't give a shit enough because my first thing wasn't about hooking up. I want to know you as a person. So if I go out, it's like, hey, how was your food? Hey, nice outfit, or X, Y, and Z. So I was never really scared to approach a female like you. What I did was,
I didn't want to.
I don't jump in. But hold on, this has been me for years, and I think you guys know that. But I'm not, and I learned that at a young age. I'm not trying to spit at you. If you like me, fine. But I'm gonna spit at everybody in the room. Period. Whoever liked me, I'm gonna get at you back. And that's how it was. You're not the only woman here. You don't have the best body here. You don't have the best credit over here. You don't have the fullest and you're the most robust. I'm going to work the room. I'm going to go through the room and talk to everybody. And then the one that like me in return, that's who I'm going to have most of the conversation with, spend most of the time with, who I'm going to dance with. I planted my seat as soon as I walked in. Hello, this is me. And I always went to some place where I knew a lot of people, where my friends were. I'm here with my friends. If you want to be a part of it, cool. If my boy is playing in the band, me and my other boys are over here in the corner. Mother Africa over there doing her thing, watching the homeboy. My thing is, I'm a dance.
On tonight.
Nah, I'm a dance. I'm a cha-cha. I'm a eat. I'm grab my boys some drinks. If my homeboy playing in the band. I'm not trying to get at you. I'm planting seeds.
Slow down, baby.
Oh, now you don't want me to talk.
No, I'm just saying.
Go ahead, elbow pad.
What I'm saying. I'm not gonna. We do that.
I'm sorry, Irvin. My bad. Irvin.
But what about a setting where it's like you're in traffic, or you're at the grocery store, or you can see somebody out by themselves? That's
yeah. No, I don't want to hear what I'm tired of
what? I'm more dragged than a pregnant snake. I go up into IKEA and I look at a whole bath. I look at a couch. I be like, you know what? I don't think this is gonna fit in the upstairs bathroom. Female, you got an upstairs bathroom. Yeah, I don't think this couch is gonna fit. And then I'll just break the ice. You can spit wherever you at. If you win, you win. If you don't, you don't. If she laughs, she laugh. Fine.
So you approach it with humor.
Humor could be the moment.
Yeah.
Period.
So humor is your icebreaker.
Not just that, but I mean, just
I think it's the setting.
Humility
right?
too. I run up on you. Hey, Michelle, how was the photo shoot? Oh, shit. I feel so stupid. What is your name? Period. I'm Kim. You talking about the photo shoot at?
Yeah, thank you.
It worked.
For that.
It worked.
Because,
it worked.
Yeah,
it worked.
You had me with the upstairs bathroom, but but
I'm just
other
saying.
one.
No, if you walk into it genuinely, Kim, the photo shoot, Malibu. I was there. How was it?
For those of you at home, please feel free to leave your comments, call in.
Thank you.
And leave a pickup line. That might be dope. Yeah, leave one that will work. Not like the one that was just
I didn't give a shit.
here.
I walk up to you with my zipper down. Hey, you have change for $1? Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh, some nickels.
Well, you didn't see
that.
Look at the little nickels.
You know, they say there's been research that says that it's more single men because men aren't approaching women because one of the things is fear of rejection and just, you know, they some men aren't raised like, and we're talking to the men that really aren't raised like you all were raised. Everybody is on the phone. They don't have no interpersonal skills.
Absolutely.
Because the digital age is everybody is just, if I can't text you, then I'm not talking to you.
I have a bunch of comments. I'm sorry.
Go. No, I was just. But you know what, Canoe? We had cards that we had made with the numbers and stuff. You see more people when they do approach or they approach each other. Oh, let me get your Instagram. What kind of fucking? Excuse me. What is the Instagram?
It works though.
It works because that's the.
But no,
you
know what?
Exchange.
Let me give you a little more context when it comes to that. Like you get a little more insight. I can, look,
right.
I can look at your pictures.
Exactly.
I can see what you're about. Not saying that I use this. It's not one of my tactics.
I mean, it sounds like it is.
I'm just saying. So
Give us the game then.
What I'm saying
Give us the
is,
game.
you get a little more context. You can see what they're about.
I can see that.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it lets you know if you want, and then you can DM them. You can direct me. You don't need the phone number.
Well, yeah.
Because
Well, it's a cheat code.
Hey, Trevor.
It's technology.
DM means direct message.
Yeah, direct message.
Just to let you know.
So how do you do?
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do
Oh,
do
okay.
that?
You
Just
go into-
got to be
I'll-
friends
I'll
on
show you.
Instagram.
we'll show you.
Yeah, we'll show you later.
Yeah.
But you and that is like a thing, you know. I will ask a woman for her Instagram. Sometimes just because it's a softer approach than give me your number. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're okay. And
Yeah.
you do get to recognize what she's doing,
Right.
how she's
And that's
portraying her life.
And
And
you
it may
can
be
what it
always
is.
tell if there's interest. You can say, you know, it was great meeting you today. And wait, depends on what she says back to let you know that.
Boy, you
there's
got
a
the
little-
game
I'm
pretty
just
good.
saying.
You got the
Right.
game
you-
pretty
you're
good.
expert.
I didn't mean to step
You
on your
are an
toes.
expert.
I didn't mean to step on your
You
toes.
don't give a
say I'm
class.
expert.
Well,
Don't
see,
say that.
but
You already
see,
Don't say that.
computer love over here.
Kevin,
Yes,
Kevin,
sir.
you're not really
Computer
in
love.
the 2025 game.
No, not no more.
You know, so
Yeah.
I can
Yeah, it's
understand if
yeah.
you miss the Instagram
Well,
game message.
I mean, I know of it because you got kids, you got sons, and then you see it on social media.
You gotta embrace it, baby. You
Yeah,
just
no,
gotta
well,
embrace it.
you know,
But
I do have an Instagram, but not to you know.
Let me
how
say
is,
this.
how is your sons doing it?
I'm
then?
at the
How are they
stay
doing?
married.
I see
Their age
the
group
same
doing it.
thing. You know, it's the. Let me get your Instagram.
You know what? I have a lot of conversations with women, and like a lot
I'm
of
sure you do.
a lot of
Different
friends,
women?
a lot of friends,
Different women, multitudes of women.
friends, and they say men don't approach them, and they're attractive women who have their business in order, and they say, let me give you guys a little tip, women.
Yeah, go ahead. Listen to you.
Give us a
Go
tip.
ahead. Give us the game.
The field is so convoluted with negativity that if you just ask a man a question, what time is it or whatever, the man is gonna be, you talking to me? And he's gonna feel a lot more comfortable having a conversation and taking it even further with you.
Oh, so you want her to make the
No, I'm
approach.
just saying, but for men that are timid or that may not engage because he don't know what's the outcome is gonna be.
But does a woman want a timid man?
Yeah, that's
man,
what I was
what
going to
the
ask. Do you
fuck are you
think?
talking
Do you
Yeah,
think
a
that?
woman want a man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
You
yeah.
gotta think of the climate we in, bro. Like,
Yeah.
So you saying a woman want a man? It don't matter that he's timid or not. You
no,
got
I
you want
I
women.
wouldn't necessarily say that's his overall character that he's
Timid
timid.
man.
Well, I
I would say reluctant.
I would say
I would
for
say
the women,
reluctant.
for the women, and you all women can chime in.
So wait.
I
Let me
think-
say this.
let-
So you've
okay.
never been like, damn, I should say something. Damn, I didn't say nothing. I let the moment go
You-
by.
you- I
Last Friday.
have that.
Absolutely.
Has
You have
Last
done
Friday.
that. So
And it
if
got
she
away
would have
from
said,
me.
if she would have said,
Last Friday.
you know what? Where is La Cienega? And you on Chris Shaw?
and
You
own,
would be like, it's right there.
and you own La
Come on,
Cienega.
dog. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I could get it.
I know you don't
She-
know. I
she
know
can-
you don't.
She can make herself more available if she
Little Yale leader dress. I know he.
yell leader. The little cheerleader.
Yeah.
Little cheerleader.
Why you pointing at your mouth?
Because the joke wasn't funny.
So that makes you okay. We'll deal with this off air.
So the game has changed. We got to recognize that. And if you're not
Right.
in the game has changed a lot.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
do we got to figure out does the risk outweigh the reward? You know, as men, we're the hunters. We go out there, we take the risk of rejection, and sometimes it doesn't. Women can make it a little, even if that dude is not your type, you can let him down a little subtly.
Yeah, I think it's our job to take it.
It is.
It's our job to take the risk.
It's our job to take the risk. Women don't have to take that risk. So as men, we have to take the risk.
Nowadays, I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Women are taking
risks.
a
Yeah.
shot.
But when a woman really is overly aggressive, bro, for me,
I didn't say overly.
well, I'm just saying.
Well,
when
what
a
would you
woman is
consider overly aggressive?
if she coming too hard, I think something wrong.
What is your definition of
right.
being too overly aggressive?
That sounds like a self-esteem problem because she might really like you.
You know, no,
But it's
if
nothing
she's-
wrong with a.
If she's coming at me in a
woman.
masculine way, I'm stepping
Like
back.
grabbing her crowd.
Okay,
Now, if she,
Is she grabbing her?
what you doing tomorrow, Nick? I'm not saying she said it like that.
So she suddenly let you know that she's interested
Yeah,
in
you
going
better get
hanging out
away
with
if
you.
she is coming at you like
Kanoom
that.
had one that was all on him
Yes,
last
I
week Friday.
doubt.
Just all they didn't want to take pictures with him, selfies with him. He didn't want to, get in the selfie. He didn't want to take a picture with her. He wanted to have a drink with her. I'm like, okay, I give a shit.
What she look like?
That's up to Kanoom.
And
What's
he
your
over here
like?
smacking
What do you
on.
mean?
Oh, that's
dog?
you.
Motherfucker over here
Get out the
smacking.
mic.
Yeah, smacking on the
Smacking
mic and shit.
Well, okay.
You was over there
what she look
tasting yourself. Stop, Trev.
She was not my type, but she was very friendly, and I kept the conversation cordial.
But if she was your type, you wouldn't have found offense, right?
No, I wouldn't have found offense at
Okay,
all.
well,
didn't
that's
find
what
it.
it was.
I wouldn't have found offense. I didn't find offense to it. It just I didn't proceed any further. She wasn't my type.
No, but this conversation started with if she was too aggressive.
No, she wasn't aggressive. She was very feminine. She was, hey, how you doing?
Okay,
You know, smile here.
say
smile
a woman
there.
is, in your opinion, a little more aggressive than you're used to, but you're
I'm
attracted to
scared.
it.
I'm scared.
But you're attracted to it.
I'm scared. I'm still
So
scared.
you wouldn't
Are you serious?
accept
I'm
it.
scared.
So you only talk
Mr.
to women
Swank?
that you're attracted to?
Yeah. No, that's not true. I still talk to her, but it didn't go any further than that. I'm not gonna get her number. What am I gonna get her number for? Like, hey,
Oh, so you only get
Unless
the with women's number that you're attracted to.
or
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
they're in a field that
That you can
I
benefit from.
want to benefit from, or
But-
we can work together. We can work together.
So because you couldn't work together, you didn't want to get her number.
Or she wasn't attractive enough.
There's nothing wrong with that, dog. Just answer the question.
I have no problem with answer. He already know that.
I'm just asking.
No.
I'm just asking.
I didn't know.
No.
It was not mine.
Your
Cup
type.
of tea.
Yeah, your type. Okay.
Was
Yeah,
it-
it was
was
not-
it
Because I was just gonna
was
say,
it your
don't,
bowl of soup? Was it a bigger than the cup?
No. I don't like my cookies with that many chocolate chips on it. Put it
Okay,
like
well,
that.
the thing is too though, if some, I think some men need to build up some courage. I'm not saying it's you, but my thing is talk to everybody, speak to everybody, chill with everybody, and then by the time it's somebody that you might be interested in, then you have enough practice, planted enough seeds to where you know what, I feel courageous enough to spit at the one that I'm interested in.
How long you
That's
been
what
out the
some
game?
people-
How long you been out the game?
Oh, I've been out October.
yeah, you better get the count right.
Yeah.
You was
Damn, I
out-
put him on the spot.
You was
better
out
get the
well
count
longer
right.
than you can
Yeah,
count, buddy. Well
right.
longer than you can
The
count.
I've
game,
been out the game
the
for a
game
minute.
changes like iPhones.
Just because the game changed don't mean I don't know how to play.
The game changes
Ooh,
like iPhones.
He meant
Okay.
that. He
Yo,
said that with his
you
chest.
can play, but
He
your
said that with
but
his
your
chest.
techniques are outdated.
Are you sure?
I'm almost positive. If you still working with the iPhone 8,
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm still making calls.
Let's talk about the men who need props. We all know those guys who
Yeah.
can't talk to you unless they're in their car
Yeah.
or they're leading with
we
money.
used to call it a
Or
crutch.
credit card.
Yeah,
You need a crutch.
leading with
too.
credit cards and all that. That's convoluted in the game as well, right? What you think about that, Trevor?
I think that if you lead with money, if you lead with your wallet, you can walk away with an empty one.
If she do it right.
Right. I mean, I don't have to shine in front of you. As far as I'm concerned, I'm doing all my growth, all my prosperity, all my greatness it's not for somebody else or to impress anybody else.
So you
I'm
don't
doing
try
it
to
for
impress.
me.
You don't try to impress.
I bathe for me, put on cologne for me, get dressed nice for me, so that when my woman see me, I'm cool. Or a woman see me, you might be attractive, but I'm taken. That's just my mentality. I do what I do
you're
for
talking from
me.
you're talking from a man who is in a relationship. We're
Okay,
talking
listen,
about
but I was,
approaching-
but you can't sit here.
Yeah,
none
that's
of
what
us.
I'm trying to
none
tell
of,
him.
No,
His-
stop it, stop it,
His
stop it,
shit
stop it.
is old and
None of
outdated.
us. So you,
It's dinosaur
so you
shit.
got dressed for a woman today? Or if you got dressed because this is how you
The
are?
majority of the
This
things
is
we
how I
do is for
present
women.
myself to
Kevin,
the
did
world.
you get dressed for a woman today, or you got dressed because that's how you are?
Just
Put me on
'cause
the
you
spot like
talk-
that,
Did
though?
you get dressed
Older
with a sweater
somebody
with
don't
elbow
make
pads
it
on it for
prevalent.
you today, or for dude? I mean, for wait, stop. Did you get dressed nice today for you because this is how you are,
Is
or
any
to
man
impress
up here
somebody
sitting
else?
like this? Anybody else sitting up here like this?
I'm asking. Canumius.
do you
But
see-
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I do what I do.
I do what I do for both.
I do what I do
I
because this is how I'm wired.
but
I do what I do because this is how I'm wired.
You
So
want
I'm not going. If she gets to be
Okay.
a part of it, fine.
Hey,
But
hey, but
I do-
let's go
Nah.
back to the show because he let's leave him out of the equation a little
All right.
bit because he's out of the game and he probably hasn't. I mean, not saying you haven't talked to women. You may talk to them casually. I think you have a great personality, right?
Thank
You in a room, you work the room for whatever reason it is. You work the room. But I don't mean that.
just because they laughing don't mean that I'm upset.
Okay.
Just because they laughing don't mean I'm upset. I'm with you, brother. Thank you.
But do you
You
do
do,
you
bro.
feel like this is a game for women? This person told me a woman needs to go out by herself sometimes because for a man to approach and you're around all your girlfriends, it's kind of even more intimidating. Because how do you extrapolate her from the herd and get her attention?
The herd.
You know what I mean?
Extrapolate.
We're
Did you
hunters
say-
here. We're hunters.
Extrapolate.
Yeah, extrapolate her from the herd.
Yeah, that's-
So you got to go through so much more. So sometimes the trick for women, if you want a man to approach you more, show up at the bar by yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
It's easier for him to approach.
A lot of times,
Or
it's,
or go to the bathroom a couple
it's-
times.
Yeah.
it's
And
like
look at him and twirl your hair, maybe, give him, you know how you women do.
That's the
or even play the role like accidental contact. Just like you were saying, using a bar. You just so happen you see her sitting at the bar drinking. You go and stand right next to her, order a drink, and like kind of, oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart, I didn't mean to do that. And
If she touch you, it's just something in the touch. Huh?
Yeah.
something in touch. I've been told
that. Going
that
out on a limb,
That
but
gentle,
yeah.
the way
Yeah.
it's like gentle
I
dudes.
appreciate
because
I
that's what they like. Women like
I
that.
appreciate
Females
it.
is
Yeah.
a little different, but
Hey,
women got it.
keep
Look,
the camera off of him.
yeah,
I don't know what
yeah.
these gestures are.
like
I have no idea what these gestures
Like
are.
that
With
shit
it.
He's so offended. He's so offended that he
it's what
touched me.
what I said.
the bar is.
I use that
Kevin.
because that's what he
Kevin,
said.
don't
Okay, give
worry
me about
about
6 other
Kevin.
places to meet women.
Okay, going
Kevin,
into
go
an
to-
elevator,
Come on, Kev. Okay, yeah, let's
and
go.
and young lady enters. Oh, what floor?
Yeah.
Push the button for her.
There you go. Come on
You
now.
know?
There you go.
So it's
Because what you said before
it was
didn't rate.
right.
no,
So,
but no, because
No, I don't want. I don't want.
Kevin ain't no alcoholic. He
I
ain't go
don't
to
want
the
him.
bar all
I don't
the
even want to
time.
hear him.
No, well, I'm
Uh,
just giving game, not
example,
necessarily for
But
me.
look, for those that
Yeah.
do go out, we need the women to stop saying, "Oh, you're not buying me a drink."
Mm,
Oh yeah.
mm.
Like we're supposed to buy you a drink.
Automatic.
That is the known icebreaker, which I am not a fan of.
I am not either.
Mm.
And you
I
get
will
them a drink
not
and then
buy
walk
you a
right
drink
away?
purposely because so many men, y'all messing up the game, bro. Stop buying these women drinks.
Yeah. Start with water.
No, just start with a conversation, and then if that conversation goes well and we've been talking for a while, I see your cup is getting empty. It's upon me to
Mhm.
say, "Hey, what you drinking?
Oh, you want another one?
Let me get you okay, cool.
Mhm.
Or buy me a drink."
Bro, I
Shit.
had a woman get mad at me because I wouldn't buy her friend some food. Because I didn't pay for her friend food too.
So that just
See.
not just clips
Yeah.
that we see. That
What? No,
that happened to one of us.
It happened. And guess where she is?
Mm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably still at the restaurant
I don't know.
washing dishes.
But it's so
What?
it's so crazy, bro, that
Man.
that women, they want this equality thing. Feminism has brought upon this equality thing, but it's that when it comes to approaching it, the equality isn't there. You know what I mean? So if
Well, a
you,
man is supposed to be.
I feel that way.
I feel that a man is.
I
Supposed
feel
to be
that way. But if you saying, you know, some women saying, well, I got my own, I can open my own door. I could pay for my own food. I think I threw it out there last night when I was at the thing. I said, oh, you want the oxtail plate? I got $5 on it. Just, oh, I got the money.
Yeah, that damn oxtail plate was
just
expensive.
$5.
Yeah.
And it was
You
a
know what I mean?
$30 plate.
It was a $30 plate. So anyway.
Yeah.
It's we need to come together at some point and be like, okay, we need as men, maybe we need to refabricate our game to fit women today. Or do the women need to refabricate themselves so they can get more game?
Let it be known that when we say women, and women and females is two different groups of people, because you got a lot of these females, and I wouldn't say it's women, but a lot of these female like sassy dudes these days. So if we're talking about women, then yeah, Kanoom, I agree 100%. But you know, you don't even know what type of female that you're getting out here, because we grew up a certain way. You know, sassy wasn't in us, but you see a lot on social media that's what a lot of these women are accepting from these
I think the vast majority
males.
of the things they disagree with, they call sassy, just
Yeah.
because
Give me
they
an
take
example.
exception of it.
Give me an example.
Well, he asked, he didn't want to pay for my drink, so that's sassy. That you hearing a lot of things, simple things that doesn't equate, in my opinion, to sass is being sass.
I don't.
Do you agree?
Good.
Kanoom?
Yeah, there's a lot of sassy dudes and masculine women.
Yeah.
See, that's
You're
right.
changing
but-
roles.
But how do we fix it is the whole thing.
But what is the definition of sassy to them?
I don't
Well,
have
You know what I mean?
clue.
That's
I'm just
the whole
going
thing.
on. I'm just going on clips that I've seen. I don't run with sassy dudes, or I don't hang
Purple
with
Keeps, tell us.
sassy dude. Yeah, she can explain it.
Yeah, what is the sassy dude?
But
And if a woman approaches a man, does that make her masculine?
no, because I like her.
It's how she approaches.
Right, like if she grabbing a crouch like the one did Kanoom, then no.
Yeah.
That did not
Oh, it didn't happen. Oh, my
That
bad.
did not happen.
Okay, it didn't happen.
That did not happen.
He was just giving an example.
I like the one that burped at the table with him.
Yeah,
That one?
it was
Well, you can't burp at the table and then talk to me. Like, yeah, especially if she don't do it like,
yeah.
did that come out of me?
And I'd be damned if you break wind. You done.
Yeah,
It's over.
Oh, yeah,
It's a
you
wrap.
done. Yeah,
It's a wrap.
yeah.
She
You
breaks
done.
wind.
Oh, that's game over.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm rolling out with the wind.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with the wind.
And even that goes for even when you get in a relationship with him, he leaving.
Yeah,
He said, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, don't do that. I don't want to even know.
If she
I don't
passed
know.
gas and
In
you
her
married, you out of there?
Out. That's a deal breaker for him. That's a deal breaker
Even
for
in her
him.
sleep.
Boy,
She gonna have
already
beans and garlic. She might not even be able to help it.
She
She
already
can
know.
sneeze, fart, laugh, and fart, whatever it is.
It's
If
a
she,
done deal.
if she busts off, he busting out.
Done deal. Wow.
I
I gotta go.
Hey, sign these.
I have a question.
Sign these.
I have a question. I have a question for the women because
Critical thinking.
obviously we're not approaching them right. So the question to the women is, how would you like to be approached? I've never heard a woman say how she would like to be approached.
In my
And I'll wait on the comments, call in or whatever. But
in the meantime, in my opinion, I don't think women
It wasn't
necessarily
going
want to
through
feel
Key.
like they want to be
The car.
approached.
they don't.
In
wanna
my
be
opinion, I don't
approached.
think women necessarily want to feel like they're being approached. If she's the type of woman that you want, she doesn't want to feel like she's being approached. She would much rather feel it being something natural. Because oftentimes women are being approached by a lot of men that may have ulterior motives. Oftentimes,
What is
men
I would
what
disagree with
is
you.
an unnatural way to approach? I don't get that.
Yeah,
Just
I
a-
would definitely
just
disagree.
a general conversation.
Like you pull a gun on her, and
But
get in the
it's
car?
not like, hey, hello, what's your name? Can I get at you? Can I call you? What's your DM? Hold on, wait a minute. We ain't had no foreplay. We ain't had no foreplay conversation or nothing. You just gonna jump right into giving you information.
He's married.
Sometimes you also have when you go to the bar. There's so many other places that you can
Married
meet
as a
somebody. There's so many other places that you can meet somebody to where it can feel natural, where it can be a natural environment. You can be at Whole Foods. You can be doing your grocery shopping. You can be with your children. You can be at a dropping your child off to get her hair done, being with your son to get his hair cut. There's so many different opportunities
You're
the
the dating
So
minister,
archaic.
the dating minister at Greater Ebenezer Baptist
Yeah.
Church or something.
I'm not gonna ask a woman.
He the youth single ministry.
I might be.
He's been out the game so long.
Hey, you're right. Yeah, I've been out of it so long, but
Oh my
it's
God.
like shit. It's
But what?
the club
been
is
out,
not
but
the
you-
only place I'm gonna.
No.
See,
A club isn't.
Well, how about you guys give me a scenario
We're not talking
other
about
than-
a club. Who
other than
club?
a club or bar? You guys give me a scenario in which, or a place in which, other than that you would meet a female that, whether she may be attractive or just a female.
In traffic,
Where could you
in
go?
traffic
In
at the
church.
light.
What do you mean?
There you go.
It don't matter.
What would you say?
At the light.
What would you say?
What would I say to somebody
To a
at the
female
light?
at the light? Yeah.
Oh my God, you are so gorgeous. Can I talk to you for a second?
I'll give you
If not,
another.
can I just give you my social and then you reach out? It can be
My
very
social.
yeah, because I don't have time to give you just my phone
Oh, I'm
number.
tripping. My bad.
My social. I'll give you one, Trev. You
Do you think it's finding
go
before
ahead.
you do you think it's easier finding a woman that is when you're by yourself or with your boys? Which approaching her on those two different levels
By myself,
by yourself.
hands down.
Yeah, because you don't suffer the embarrassment.
Not just
if
that. You
she
don't want to feel like
rejects you.
it's a crutch. I ain't even worried about the rejection.
Okay.
Because
All right.
for one, you got to realize rejection is just a part of the
It's
game.
part of the game.
It's a numbers thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is.
You're gonna not everybody's gonna like you.
Right.
You're not gonna like everybody.
Yeah. What were
So-
you going?
I was gonna say go to a nice sized church, mega church or whatever as a visitor. So
Well, this is
a lot
what
of
you
time-
do. Okay,
a
go
lot of
ahead.
times
Go
when they
ahead.
ask-
Church care.
They ask you
Church care.
Come on,
with all visitors, please
Uh-huh.
stand.
In all red. In all red.
Boy,
Oh man.
boy, he giving church game.
You know, and you stand, of course. Some of them give you a card or what have you, but after church, they greeting you, and that's your opportunity, and you get a variety.
So that's how you
At
do
church.
it. Okay.
What's wrong with church?
I was asking. I didn't know. I didn't know that was
It's nothing at all wrong with church.
But I'm just saying that's like
singles
you.
retreat.
At
You
least
go
the
with-
core values should be the core values should be in place. if
exactly,
you're-
but that's
or you
what I'm-
want him.
The
Oh,
church is
really?
a hospital for souls, and he's a hoe.
Hey, hey,
Why does he have to be a hoe?
We have a caller.
Oh, come on.
Caller, please
What a
tell us your name, question, or comment. Okay. Caller, please tell us your name, question, or comment. Are you there?
I don't know. I can barely hear you.
okay, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can
So
hear
go
you
ahead.
very
You're
well.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was calling to respond to the whole.
What's your
thing.
name? What's your name? What's your name?
It's Purple Key.
Okay,
All right.
What up,
go ahead.
Herb?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, guys?
Great,
Good.
great.
Okay, so I was calling to respond to the Sassy comment.
Mhm.
Yeah. We wanted to know
So-
what sassy means to you.
So I feel like with that, I feel like if somebody that's just kind of like not like their confidence, they're like their confidence is low, or they just like they're combative all the time, like they can't take the constructive criticism. Anytime somebody a woman might say something like, so today, for example, I don't know if you guys watched the whole Pop the Balloon stuff.
We see
You
it.
know,
You seen
We
it.
see it a little bit.
okay. So there was a guy that was a perfect example. They didn't like his height. They felt like, oh, because they asked like, oh, what was the reason why you popped the balloon? They were like, well, my preference, his height. He was too short. He didn't like it, and I honestly, it was like, okay, well, that's just their preference. He didn't like it. He always had something to say. He was like, well, you're missing out. You don't know what you want to do. You don't even know me yet. And they were like, okay, calm down. They asked us our preference. We said it. He's like, what if I? But every time he made a comment, go ahead.
Purple Keys, would you say sassy is relegated to men though? That's not how you classify or an adjective for women. It's for men, correct?
Well, no, but I guess that's why wasn't the original question why do women say that?
Yeah,
men are
because it was said it seemed like it was sassy and then masculine women. So if we're talking about sassy men, is that men that are in their femininity too much versus a masculine woman? Is that how you juxtapose those
That's
two?
how I look at it.
Oh no, I'm responding because I know my comment was what today's society is.
Yeah.
But I was responding to I was responding more to that. I guess you guys were asking why.
I know I want to know why. What the question is? Why men are called sassy? And is it just because they're feminine? They're in their feminine nature, or that's what we were asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't know if all women refer to men as sassy, but I know that is a thing nowadays because I don't know. Yeah,
and that's
I know
what we were trying to get to. That's what we were trying to get to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Why they call men sassy? And you
yeah, I guess maybe because it's just that maybe it's just an ego thing, and then some women they like nowadays because of social media and everything, a lot of people want to stand their ground. They have this presence that they want to put out there.
Okay.
And
do you date? Can I ask you a question? I want to, because we're running around with the sassy part. How old are you? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
No, I don't mind. I'm 40.
You're 40. Do you date online, or do you find men approaching you less or more now?
You said, do I find them less or more now that I'm 40?
Yeah, if at 40, maybe then when you were 20, do you find men approaching you less?
More.
They approach me all the time. No, it doesn't matter. It's just like it's either way.
Beautiful, huh? You just Purple Key, just beautiful.
Yeah.
They approach me. I don't do it. So what are you
about to look up Purple
what are
Keys
you
on your
doing?
Instagram?
What are you doing what can you tell the women that are saying men don't approach them that much anymore? What can you tell them? Just one thing you could tell them where they can get approached more.
Good question.
Just don't be uptight. Just kind of like be yourself. Don't be like. Cause I mean, my thing is like if you're gonna go out there and you just present yourself a certain way, don't expect that a man won't approach or won't say but don't be uptight. Don't be just feel like you're better than this person or that. Just go with the flow. I don't know. For me,
you seem
I'm
like
just
you have
myself.
You seem like you have a pleasant personality, so you're not hard to talk to.
I don't.
So
I'm not that type of woman that's just like I'm just like don't talk to me.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just you just gotta be presentable.
Do you find some of your friends doing that? not being approachable or having the resting bitch face?
No, my friends don't do that. I don't have to tell my friends that because they already know what it is. They're very mature women. They're not. I don't have no city girl friends.
Okay. We want to see y'all out now.
Okay.
We want to see y'all out. Y'all come to the next function. Y'all come to the next function. Yeah.
We were raised by them old school mamas.
Okay.
We don't play.
Okay. Well. Thank you for calling in, Purple Keys. It was you need to be there.
Thanks.
All right. You guys have a good one.
All right. Thank
You
you.
too.
So now that the digital age, and Purple Keys, she got it going on all the time.
All the time.
But the digital age, would you feel? Well, I can't even go to you because would you feel the digital age, or I can't really go.
No, go ahead.
I
Would
found
you
Mike
feel
on
the
the
digital age has thwarted men approaching women,
Yes.
even in person?
Yes.
I believe that.
I think if it's in you, you have an advantage because you have the digital and you have the analog way of
Oh
approach.
boy, you in
That's
all
him.
games.
He's speaking. He's
You
speaking
ain't
of
about to
himself.
He gonna have to
Yeah,
get
he's
it real
speaking
Yeah.
of himself.
Yeah, he's speaking
Yeah.
of himself.
He's looking in the mirror right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him.
No,
You know,
I don't know, because everybody don't. You've heard how that confidence, regardless on how I get at you or approach you, whether it's through DM, whether it's me just being bold and asking, can I get your number? You know, or can I give you my number?
It's also the realization of every relationship ain't gonna work because like every relationship, say I'm attracted to you, but you're better suited for me in business.
Right.
I find out
Oh,
that
yeah.
this is what you do, and we may not go all the way in dating.
Right.
I'm not even finna try to date you. Let's
Right.
just figure this.
Keep it on
You're
business.
the head
Yeah.
of Disney
Mhm.
television. I'm not even finna try to date you.
Right.
Let's just shift this
Yeah.
to business.
Yeah.
so back to the digital dilemma.
At the bar.
Do you feel that this guy he will interrupt a ant crawling over here? Just interrupt shit.
At the club.
With food. huh?
So in a digital dilemma, do you feel that women have a state of delusion because they get so many DMs or likes, and they may feel their sexual market value is way up here and they're really down here, and they're not taking too many DMs from just regular.
I get it, but you gotta realize that digital, you're not real until you're real. I'm not
Explain
counting
it.
that.
Explain
I'm not. You're not gonna sway me either way. I'm not gonna get upset. I'm not gonna be overzealous because you may not even be who you are on the other end of this communication.
Right.
So now if we have a conversation and then we want to take it further and then we want to meet and then we want to get to know each other after that in the digital world, then you start to be like, okay, I'm going to assess this a little further. Make sense?
Yeah,
Trevor?
Trevor doesn't know. Kevin,
I'm getting clarity. Wow. I'm getting some clarity. Urban is, he's better
Can-
at this.
I just want, and how do you respectfully approach a woman? Just respectfully, because remember, catcalling was a thing back in the day.
The first word you said, respectfully. It's just respect in
Right.
any aspect. Depends on where I meet you. I'm just gonna always lead with respect, no matter what.
Right. And then that's going to determine
Yeah.
the response of that woman or the response of a female.
The whole key is being comfortable with who you are
Right.
and being comfortable in yourself.
Mhm.
Because
You know-
if you gain it, then you acquire something that's cool. But if not, if you're happy with yourself, you're not pressed.
Right.
It will come. It will happen.
Mhm.
And I feel like we really have to approach this, for us that's single. We have to approach it like a game. You know, so you if you do lose, it's just a game. You get another life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
So,
you have to keep quarters.
Yeah.
You better keep working
gotta-
to get you some quarters to
you
play
know
the
what I
game
mean?
because you ain't got
I may know the ghost move that
Yeah.
gets you a couple new players. You know what I'm saying?
Can't play with no money though.
But here's the thing. You don't know if a woman is beautiful, you don't have to tell her,
She's beautiful.
men, you do not have to tell her she's beautiful.
Right.
Comment on something else. She
Yeah,
has
she get
lovely
that all day.
earrings. Hey, I like your earrings.
Right.
Where'd you get those from? It will throw her off because she heard I'm beautiful
Right.
since the day she was
Yeah.
born.
That's game. That's a
Compliment
game.
something
Give
else.
give
Her
give-
smile.
Top tier
Her
game
nose.
that I'm giving you.
Top tier.
Top tier
Yeah.
game. Something as subtle as for me in fashion. I know shoes. Oh, I don't know. I was with a group of my friends and they said, man, how did you know her shoes? I was like, oh yeah, I like them Christian Louboutins. And
But
she
just
was
the
like,
same. Just by the way you described the name of the shoes. You already
Yeah.
got her.
Yeah, I already got her.
Christian Louis Vuittons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're not Louboutins.
Yeah.
They Louboutins. Just to say the name correctly. But I'm just saying we have to. It's subtle things that we can do, and I recommend reading The Art of Seduction for Men because seduce everybody. Once you read The Art of Seduction, they say everybody wants to be seduced, and
By Robert Greene.
by Robert Greene, yes. And if you read that, men will understand that being as charming as we are, there's subtle things that can make you even more charming than what we are today.
And I ain't had to read the book. Is it? And then it's either in you or on you.
So this way is enhanced.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to hone
yeah.
that skill, baby.
You know,
You may get your
I
skills
had
from the streets, but
no. To be honest with you, I got my skills from having 6 sisters.
see, I would, a woman can't teach me game, bro.
A woman can teach you
A
game,
woman
bro.
can't
don't
teach
think
me
so?
game. No,
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this.
a woman can't teach me
Being
game.
a young kid, a
A
youngster.
man needs
Hold
to
on,
learn
hold
game
on.
Learn
from a
game
woman.
from a woman.
A woman
Dude,
should not learn game from a woman.
look, I'm
Kevin,
telling
get a
you,
real spit.
I
Kevin Irvin.
never lost
You know, most strippers.
when taking what I used to hear my sisters and them say,
Can I?
and then take it and approach
Mhm.
a female in my age group,
Mhm.
blew their mind. And they always like, man, come on, Canoe. I have
A
6. bro.
woman is going to give you the man she wants.
No, that's why I
And
said
there, and,
you getting
Okay.
different opinion.
Okay. all right,
Everybody
I'll let you
perspective just
talk.
like us. No, I'm
I'll let
just
you talk.
saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
It worked for me. Okay, I'll put it like that. It worked for me.
It worked for you.
Yeah.
But
So everybody, yeah.
a man shouldn't be taking game advice from a woman because a woman is going to give you what? She's going to give you the man that she wants. And a lot of times most women don't know the man that they want. They really don't.
Shit.
That I want a man that's nice. He's this, he's that. You don't want that man. That is and of course this guy is over there sighing, mouth wide open, and he wants to give his real spit. But real game is given by men.
I was 6 different men.
Real game is given by men.
I
You
was 6
research.
different men.
The show is about to end, and we can't even get into it further. But get gamed up by men, not by a woman. She's gonna give you what she wants.
You could get. That's why I said, man. I showed up with 6 damn different personalities. So I'm gonna give you what you want, what you looking for.
Were you on medication?
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, that sounds like
Six
multiple.
different-
Well, that's yeah, not me.
The real spit.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin or Irvin, which one of you guys would enjoy
You can do
doing
it.
with the real spit?
That's always your section.
No, we're gonna go somebody different. I don't want this real spit.
Go ahead.
Give me yours, EP.
Go ahead.
Give me yours. I know it's on the spot, baby, but I know you got the
Hey, he got it.
Real
yeah.
spit.
He got it.
Love yourself, invest in yourself, prepare yourself for what you want in life, and you'll find it. Real spit.
Short and
Yes.
sweet.
Short and sweet. Learn from that, Trevor. That's a man giving you game.
Short and sweet part, or what he said.
What he said. Invest in yourself.
You can learn a lot from females for real.
Invest in yourself.
I agree. I said that at the top. I agree.
Start with some socks too.
No.
You can't wear high pants and your ankles swollen. You can't do.